If we could have everybody's attention real quick. If we could get everybody to take a seat, we're going to begin the ceremony here in just a couple minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, this room becomes a federal courtroom, and we will be presided over by a federal judge. Will you all please stand and welcome Judge Andrew Gordon.
Please be seated, everyone. I welcome our citizen candidates to the High School We the People competition that we've been having today here at UNLV. The students behind you have been studying, talking, discussing the history of our country, the Bill of Rights, the Constitution, and what it means to be an American. Like you, they have worked hard to get here. And now they get to watch you become citizens of our great country. Tomorrow is Bill of Rights Day. It's the 228th anniversary of the ratification of the Bill of Rights. I know all of you know what that means. And I can think of no better way to celebrate the Bill of Rights than by reconfirming their importance by making new citizens. To our students in the audience, these people here are living proof that our Constitution, our government, our values are more than just words to study. Each of them has lived under a different government, in a different country, different laws, some without rights. They know what it means to be a citizen. They know what the United States means in the world. They know what the United States offers. They are here because they want to become citizens of this great country. They want to fully participate in our government, in our communities, and enjoy the benefits and rights that we all share. Free speech, free elections, freedom of religion, freedom of association. And today is the day that dream comes true for these new citizens. I am so happy to get to share this with you, and I'm so glad that our students get to share this with you as well. I'll invite all of you now to please stand and join us in the national anthem. Please be seated, everyone. I'd like to invite up the Las Vegas Field Office Director, Jean Kent, to present our candidates.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, today present in the courtroom, there are 18 applicants. All of these applicants have been examined by an officer of the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services within the Department of Homeland Security and have been found to have met the requirements of residency, good moral character, and attachment to the principles of the United States Constitution. These applicants have been processed under the administrative naturalization procedure, and their applications have been granted. Therefore, under the law, they are entitled to be naturalized. With pleasure, the government respectfully requests that the oath of allegiance be administered to the candidates at this time, and that any prayer for a change of name be granted. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. It shall so be ordered.
Thank you.
Let me... We will now administer the oath of allegiance. Our candidates have the brochure. It's written inside.
My soon-to-be fellow Americans, will you please stand and raise your right hand?
And I'll advise you, please pay attention to these words, and I'll ask our citizens currently to pay attention. These are very important words.
And please repeat after me. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen, that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law, and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God.
Congratulations. You may be seated. We have a wonderful civic organization here locally, and it's actually all across the country, called the Daughters of the American Revolution. They do great work preserving history and teaching civics lessons and doing all kinds of great projects throughout the country and here locally. One of their representatives, Terry Rubenstein, is here, and she'd like to give us a few words.
Thank you, Your Honor. The founders of the Daughters of the American Revolution in 1890 sought to create an organization that would perpetuate the memory and spirit of the women and men who achieved American independence. For over 125 years, as proud descendants, we have been actively promoting historic preservation, education, and patriotism, ever mindful that our ancestors were also once new to this country. I would like to share with you today a statement written over 100 years ago in 1917 by William Tyler Page. It's called The American's Creed. I believe in the United States of America as a government of the people, by the people, for the people, whose just powers are derived from the consent of the governed. A democracy in a republic a sovereign nation of many sovereign states, a perfect union, one and inseparable, established upon these principles of freedom, equality, justice, and humanity, for which American patriots sacrificed their lives and fortunes. I therefore believe it is my duty to my country to love it, to support its Constitution, to obey its laws, to respect its flag, and to defend it against all enemies. So on behalf of the Daughters of the American Revolution, we welcome each of you to citizenship into the United States of America. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Rubenstein, for all the wonderful works the DAR does here in our community. I'd like to invite not just our new citizens, but all of our citizens to join me as we pledge allegiance to our flag. Will be led by David Pierce. Please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated. If our technology is working, we should now have a message from our President of the United States.
My dear fellow American, it is with great pride that I welcome you into the American family. No matter where you come from or what faith you practice, this country is now your country. Our history is now your history, and our traditions are now your traditions. You enjoy the full rights and the sacred duties that come with American citizenship. Very, very special. There is no higher honor. There is no greater responsibility. You now share the obligation to teach our values to others, to help newcomers assimilate to our way of life, and uplift America by living according to its highest ideals of self-governance and its highest standards. All Americans are your brothers and sisters, and each of us must do our part to keep America safe, strong, and free. America is our home. We have no other. You have pledged allegiance to America, and when you give your love and loyalty to America, she returns her love and loyalty to you. We share one American heart and one American destiny. It is a destiny filled with love, opportunity, and hope. We celebrate this day. We welcome you into our national family. We applaud your devotion to America, and we embrace the wonderful future we will have together. And God bless America.
Just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas
We just heard from a very important person, the President of the United States of America. Now we're going to hear from some people who are just as important as the President of the United States of America, because they are citizens of the United States of America. Our Constitution, our Declaration of Independence, our founding documents confirm that we are all equal. No one is above the law. No one is better than another, because we are all citizens. Don't ever forget that. With that, we have a very special guest today. I'd like to invite up Congresswoman Susie Lee.
Oh, yeah. Wow. This has really been a special day for me. And to have this ceremony with all of you is really, truly an honor. This is my first naturalization ceremony as a Congresswoman. So congratulations to all of you and your families. I started the day out today down in Boulder City at the Veterans Memorial Cemetery laying wreaths. It's across the country a ceremony that happens this weekend in December. And it's really our way to honor those men and women who were willing to risk their lives and actually did give their lives to protect the freedom that this country offers. Then I had the opportunity just a few minutes ago to attend a graduation ceremony here at UNLV. And now I'm here with you to welcome you as my brothers and sisters, as fellow Americans. The process, I was born here, so I don't quite understand fully the struggle and the process that you all went through, and the time and the hours and the sacrifices you made to become my fellow citizen. And I only have to say congratulations to you. Whether you've been here a while, some of you have different stories, you are now officially home. And so welcome home to our country and welcome to Nevada. I am proud to represent Nevada's 3rd Congressional District, which is one of the most diverse communities in the country. But more importantly than that, we are sitting here at UNLV in the most diverse university in the country. And thank you. And I love that we're sitting here with students that have taken the time to understand our Constitution and understand our republic and our form of government, because it is so incredibly important, and especially now at such a time where the bonds and the qualities that keep this country together are being tested: justice, equality, humanity, and freedom. And mark my word that these are tests that we will come through, as we always have, because collectively we work together and we overcome our adversity. And that is what has made this the greatest democracy on earth for over 2 centuries. So as you take your oath and you now are Americans, you understand that you represent the best this country has to offer. Our republic is only as strong as those of us who are willing to fight and to protect, and we must all take that responsibility. We have a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. But it takes each one of us, and I especially reach out to our young people who have taken the time to understand our government, to vote, to educate ourselves, but most importantly, to participate in our community. So even if you feel at times your struggle is great, that you may be alone, understand that you are part of a great community and we are willing to help. And as your representative in Congress, I please ask you to always find a friend at the end of the phone line. Please give our office a call. We're here to help you. And welcome to our great country. And I look forward to seeing You live out the American dream like so many of us in this room have. Congratulations.
Next, I'd like to invite up one of our new citizens, Ermelita Fernandez from the Philippines.
Good afternoon, everybody. Standing in front of you is really nervous. Well, I would like to share my journey, as what Miss Jane told me, for a few minutes. I am Emilita Fernandez from the land of the Philippines. And I am very happy to be here right in front of you. Well, I came here because of my sister-in-law who petitioned my husband. So I am with him. It took 23 years to get here. And the 23 years is a very long time happen. I've been a domestic helper in 10 years, for almost 10 years in Hong Kong. And after that, 2 years in Saudi Arabia. So it makes me really brave and tough during those times. But now I was very happy that my American citizen dreams has been granted. And it's that it. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to invite up Hoang Trong from Vietnam.
Hello everyone, my name is Hoang Trung and I'm originally from Vietnam. I'm come up here without a note and didn't decide to come up here, but I have end up come here. So I'm very proud and very such honor to be up here to tell everyone and sharing with everyone about my experience and my journey to become a U.S. citizen here today. If I'm speak too quick, you know that I'm nervous, okay? So my journey is quite different, and everyone is different, but my journey is not that tough. And I think like my parents sent me to the U.S. when I was 14 years old as an international student with a too big 50-pound luggage and one backpack. I came here by myself. And I've been here since my parents sent me here because they want me to gain the best education in the world. And actually I did. After 8 years study hard, I did graduate from college. And when I look at my, thank you so much. And when I look at my parents smile at me at my graduation day, I say, okay, my journey ends in the U.S. and I'm ready to go back home and have my parents to run their business. But I forgot to look into the person next to them, who happened to become my best friend and aka my wife today. So we have two beautiful kids together with 4-year-old daughter and a 1-month-old boy. And when I look at my kid, I realize where's the better place to raise my kid than where I grew up with, which is a United States. And today I'm proudly standing up here saying to everyone that thank you so much for giving me opportunity to become a U.S. citizen. And thank you so much and hope you have a wonderful day, okay? Thank you.
You talk about the American dream, and here it is, living itself out. Congratulations on becoming citizens. The oath you just took required you to renounce your allegiance to any foreign state or sovereignty. That means you have renounced your allegiance to the government of the place you came from. You did not renounce your affection for the things that you love about your homeland. You should never renounce the things you love. Cherish the things that you enjoyed from the place you came from. Cherish your heritage and your culture. The dishes, the recipes, the language, the dances, the music that you grew up with. Share those with your children and grandchildren. Teach them about your native land, its language, its culture. And share those with your neighbors. The United States is called a grand melting pot because immigrants and refugees have come from all over the world and shared their cultures with us, and we are so much better for it. There's a man named Jorge Ramos who wrote a book about himself becoming a citizen in this country. His book is called Stranger, The Challenge of a Latino Immigrant. Mr. Ramos wrote at one point that at one point I thought it was going to be difficult for me to participate in the swearing-in ceremony. But as soon as I understood that I wouldn't have to give up my past, my origins, or my traditions, I was able to accept everything with serenity and a sense of inner peace. I wasn't subtracting any. Something truly beautiful occurs when you embrace a new nation and that nation embraces you back. It has to be reciprocal in order for it to work. The country adopts you, but you also have to adopt it. So also teach your children and grandchildren about America. Tell them why you came here, why you decided to become a citizen of this great country. Make them appreciate this country as much as you do. For your benefit and for your children's, master the English language. Learn it well. Teach and preserve your native tongue. Teach your children and grandchildren to be bilingual. But learn English well. It will help you. As a United States citizen, you have the right and the duty to vote, to participate in the political process, to serve on a jury. Too many of our citizens take those rights for granted. Many of you come from places where those rights didn't exist. You did not have the right to stand in front of the street corner, stand in front of the school, or in front of the courthouse and protest. You didn't have the right to vote in a competitive election with true candidates from different sides of political parties. Remind your neighbors how important those rights are. And students out there, remind your neighbors and friends and classmates how important those rights are, because we take them far too granted. Make this country the place you hoped it would be when you came here, the place you want it to be going forward. And because I'm a judge, let me focus on jury service for a minute. And now I'm talking to the rest of you who are about to become 18 or who are over 18. I know you get in the mail that notice to serve on a jury. Like, I've got to work, I've got to go to school, I don't want to go downtown. Let me ask you to think about this. We think how important it is to have our voices heard. When you vote in an election for president, there are hundreds of millions of people voting in the election. When you vote for a statewide office of governor or senator here in our state, you're one of hundreds of thousands of people voting. That's very, very important. But when you serve on a jury, you are one of 12 people making a very important decision about your fellow citizens and about the government. That is democracy at its finest. That is having your voice heard. A famous English judge said that where the jury sits, there burns the lamp of liberty. Thomas Jefferson once said that the jury is the greatest anchor ever devised by humankind for holding a government to the principles of its Constitution. Those are heavy words, but they're true. Our juries are citizens doing their democratic right, doing their democratic duty, and upholding the principles of this Constitution. So when you get that jury notice in the mail, be a real American and come down and participate in a jury. As a citizen, you also have the right to criticize the government. You have the right to say to the president, I don't like your policies on the environment, or I don't like your policies on the economy. You have the right to say to Congress, pass a real budget, pass comprehensive immigration reform. You have the right to say to judges like me, you're too harsh in your sentencing, or you're too lenient in your sentencing. But don't just criticize. Get involved and do something about it. Change what you don't like. You can be a governor. You can be a congresswoman. You can be a senator. You can serve on the school board. You can get active in a political party. You can go down and carry a sign. Get active. Don't just criticize. Get involved. In his Gettysburg Address, President Abraham Lincoln honored the brave soldiers who died on that great battlefield of our Civil War. But he also issued a challenge to the country to reunite, to move on from the Civil War. Listen carefully to a few of the words President Lincoln said then, because I believe these words still apply today. President Lincoln said, "It is for us to be here, dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth." That great task President Lincoln spoke about, I think, still exists today. We live in a time of great division in our country, politically, socially, economically, racially. You only need to read the newspaper, watch the news, any day to see that. So I issue to our new citizens and to our students that same challenge that President Lincoln issued back then. Because government of the people, by the people, for the people, now refers to each one of you too. And so this is now your great task, to preserve this country, to make it better, to give this nation a new birth of freedom so that it does not perish from the earth. Throughout our history, the United States has become so much better by admitting immigrants and refugees from all over the world. They have come and enriched our country. On the Statue of Liberty are words written by Emma Lazarus in 1883, dedicated to the refugees coming to this country. You may recognize her famous welcome. "Here at our sea-washed sunset gates shall stand a mighty woman with a torch. From her beacon hand glows the worldwide welcome. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shores. Send these, the homeless tempest tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door." What a great image for our country, the golden door. And so today I'm so pleased to welcome our newest citizens through that golden door. Congratulations on becoming citizens of the United States. Thank you for sharing your experiences with us and with our students. That's going to conclude our naturalization ceremony. I'll ask all of our new citizens to come outside. We'll give you the certificates. Congratulations to the students on a great day. Be well. Enjoy the happy holidays.
I don't care what. We do the unit awards first. Yeah. And then we do the 3, 2, 1 afterwards. For each, yes. For Adams and then for Jefferson, or vice versa. Jefferson first.
Take us straight into
Right after the unit awards, go straight in. Yep. Do we want to announce and make it clear that the unit awards are not for the three teams? I'm not sure.
Okay, good afternoon.
What? We have this young lady is with Congressman Horsford's office, and she's a We the People alum.
Yeah.
So if you want to use the mic, just press the button.
Is it on now? It looks like it's on. No? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to bring you up first, and then we'll start doing the awards.
Sounds good.
All right, folks. If I could have your attention. Wasn't that a wonderful naturalization ceremony? Yeah. It's such an important reminder of some things that those of us who've grown up here can take for granted when folks come from all over the world to become citizens here. So that's a great thing. And it was also great to hear from Congresswoman Susie Lee. We now have a representative from Congressman Stephen Horsford's office, who's our representative from Congressional District 4. Let's hear it.
Hi, everyone. My name is Saha Salahi, and I am a representative of Congressman Stephen Horsford's office. I'm also an alumni of this program, and I absolutely adore it. I know the hard work that goes into the students and the teachers that put the hard work into these speeches. And let's give a round of applause to the students and teachers. So, unfortunately, the congressman could not make it today, but I'm here on his behalf to present his gratitude and congratulations to all of you. And he has provided the certificates for District 4. So, congratulations to all of you and good luck. Thank you.
Thanks so much for coming down today. Appreciate it. Okay, and now we're going to be starting the part that you folks have been patiently waiting for. And to announce those, we've got Debbie Berger.
Okay. All right, you're up. All right. First, it's blinding up here. I just want to make it clear that the 3 schools that are going on to state are not receiving unit awards. So when we call out the unit awards, this means it was the best from either Jefferson or Adams in that unit, but disregarding those that are the 3 schools going forward from each one. We felt it was more equitable that way, and you're recognized for your excellence. Okay? So, how are we going to?
All right. Do you want to start?
Okay.
All right. We're going to start with. We're going to start with the winners from the Adams district. Okay.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Starting with Unit 1 from the Adams. The unit award goes to Doral Academy. Your Unit 1 students can come on up and receive your award.
They're organized by unit. So this is Unit 1, Adams.
We can do the unit award. Yeah, you want to do that?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead and do that.
All right. We'll get organized.
All right. Congratulations, guys. All right. And the unit award for Unit 1 from the Jefferson is Rancho High School. Rancho High School, Unit 1, come on up and receive your award. There they are. I can't see anything with these lights. You guys are all a big, like Trey said earlier, you guys are just a big mass of humanity. All right. Congratulations, guys. For Unit 2 from the Adams District, the unit award goes to Silverado High School. And while they come up and start taking their pictures, I'll announce the other one. Unit 2 from Jefferson goes to Foothill High School. Congratulations, guys. Now for Unit 3, the unit award for the Adams District goes to Doral Academy. Doral? I'm so sorry. Doral Academy. I'm sorry. And the Unit 3 unit award for the Jefferson District goes to Rancho High School. All right, and now on to Unit 4. The Adams District Unit 4 award goes to Doral Academy. And the Unit 4 award for the Jefferson District goes to Foothill High School. All right, Unit 5. For the Adams District, the Unit 5 unit award goes to Cimarron Memorial High School. And for the Jefferson District, the Unit 5 unit award goes to Rancho High School. Do you want to announce the 3, 2, 1, the final winners? Do you want to announce the final award, the winners? Sure. Are we doing this one? I'll do the 6 first. All right. And for Unit 6, for the Adams District, Unit 6, the unit award goes to LVA. And for our final unit award, the unit award for Unit 6 in the Jefferson District goes to Rancho High School. Careful, hold it from the base. So what are we thinking about? Kathleen's going to take it back. You're going to fit good hair. Which one's running? The Unit 3. Oh. Or the third place. Okay. All right. Congratulations to all of our unit award winners. I'm going to hand things over to our other coordinator, Trey, to give the final teams from each of the districts that will be going on to the state competition. Adams, okay.
Yeah, let's start with Adams. This is the one that's broken over here.
Are you sure you want to do this? Yeah? Okay. Each team now is going to go on to state. So for third place, Adams is Veterans Tribute.
We will give you guys your award, and then you guys can come down here and take pictures if the whole school wants to come up, because there's not room on stage.
So should I go ahead? Should I do second place then? Should I go ahead?
Yeah, you do this one, I'll do that one.
Sorry, we're going to get it fixed if it is.
Well, if it breaks, let us know.
Guys, let's go ahead and get it.
All right, while we're taking pictures, the second place team from Adams going to state, Faith Lutheran. So this is.
Yeah, I know it's reversed.
Not funny.
Huh?
This is the Janie versus Trent Brain.
Oh, look at that big one.
Traffic
It's
jam.
my hard work. Lord work potatoes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Congratulations, guys.
All right, and finally for the Adams Regional Division, first place is Clark High School.
Okay, moving right along. For Jefferson, the third place goes to Southwest Career Technical Academy. They should be coming up this way.
Okay. Anthony, do that. That's fine. Yeah.
Second place, overall winner for Jefferson is Canyon Springs High School. Ready? Is that close? Okay. And the first place winner from Jefferson is West Career and Technical Academy. Come on up. It's as big as you are. Those are nice trucks.
Yeah, they are.
Last year's were like tuning.
Yeah.
Good scoring.
Yeah, that worked.
We were done really good. best and brightest.
Definitely.
And everybody seemed to have a good time.
I want to get them all working together just to get them. Just, let's all get in one room. You guys can share knowledge.
I know. Oh, it's such. I love UNLV for holding this. I didn't think I was going to because of
Kathleen's
the.
not super happy with some of the facilities. Kathleen's not super happy with some of the facilities issues.
Yeah. Well, I don't
beautiful.
know. You know,
I
it
think it's
wasn't
great.
in all the rooms. I just
Even
thought
if we use classrooms in another building,
they were all the classrooms.
No, I think the paint works in these pictures. I think you'll stand out.
Nobody's fighting.
I just noticed against all these dark clothes here.
Yeah, that's true. That trophy was almost as big as you.
I know. Do you want to take it?
Where is that? Okay, folks, there's going to be, for anybody who's interested in touring the UNLV campus, there's going to be someone from the UNLV admissions office here to give tours shortly. If you stay here in this room, I think they're going to be meeting up at the front. Besides that, I just want to thank everyone so much for being here today. Certainly, congratulations to the winners, but really, what's most important is that all of you worked hard and learned a lot from being a part of this We the People program. And I want to congratulate all of you for caring enough about the Constitution and our country to be a part of this program. So thank you all so much for being here today, and have a great weekend.